Alright guys, I'm here with yet again, you guessed it, another WrestleMania 30 prediction game video. This one is for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match. And I'm gonna go into detail as to why I think the super athlete Alexander Rusev is going to win this match. Now, Alexander isn't my only pick. I mean, he's my pick, since I do have to pick somebody in these prediction games. But I do think there's a few other guys that also have a good shot at winning this. And you're looking at them right now. So it's Big E, Big Show, The Miz, Alexander Rusev, Dolph Ziggler, and Sheamus. So why these superstars? And, there are 30 superstars competing in that match. So why just these guys? Why do I think these guys stand out or have, a better chance than the others? Well, first off, just so you guys, in case you don't know who is involved in the matchup, we've got Dolph Ziggler, Big E, Fandango, Del Rio, Damien Sandow, Titus O'Neil, Christian, Sheamus, Big Show, Mark Henry, Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Goldust, Kofi Kingston, The Miz, Brodus Clay, Darren Young, Justin Gabriel, Rey Mysterio, R-Truth, Santino Marella, The Great Khali, Zack Ryder, Cara, and Maddox. Those are the confirmed superstars so far. That's 27 superstars. There are 3 open spots left. 3 spots yet to be determined. We don't know who's going to fill those spots. I personally believe that Alexander Rusev is going to be in one of those spots. I also think another possible, person to fill one of those spots might be Rob Van Dam. Although if Rob Van Dam does, enter this match, I don't think he's going to win the match, but I think it'll be a nice surprise to have Rob Van Dam at WrestleMania. Now, let me go over the superstars here and why I think they stand a chance. Well, first off, The Miz. Some of you might be wondering, why The Miz? He hasn't been winning that many matches. He hasn't been on TV that much the past couple of months, but recently he has. Recently, all of a sudden, The Miz appeared on TV, and he's been in pretty much every segment, or almost every segment, concerning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. He's been getting more mic time, and, he had this segment with Hulk Hogan, Arnold, and Joe, when, of course, Arnold was the guest host, or not guest host, but the guest star. And, despite all of that, he's been the one on the receiving end of beatdowns, and he's been getting thrown out the ring, but he's also been getting more TV time and, has talked more about the match than most of the other superstars in this match, apart maybe from the Big Show. And also, something else to note is The Miz is undefeated at WrestleMania. If you don't count the dark match he had at WrestleMania, I'm not sure which WrestleMania it was. It might have been 24, 23. Actually, no, I don't think it was 23. But if you don't count a dark match he had for the tag team titles against Primo and Carlito, The Miz is undefeated at WrestleMania. I think he's 4-0 right now. So if they want to keep that streak going, then of course he has to win this Battle Royal. Unless maybe the Battle Royal doesn't count because he doesn't lose by pinfall or submission. It's an over-the-top rope match, and it involves 30 superstars. But I don't think that counts as a draw. I'm pretty sure it still counts as a loss. So, like I said, if they do want to keep that streak going, The Miz has to win this match. And, The Miz, just recently, like I said, he started, getting some more TV time again, and getting on the microphone more, and now he's pretty much a full-on heel. Before he was we weren't sure, so it seemed like he was a babyface one week, and the other week he was a heel. Or maybe he was a tween, I'm not sure, but it was kind of confusing for a bit. But now he's clearly a heel, and, if they want to get The Miz back in that title picture, give The Miz, a push again, I think this would be a good opportunity to give him a significant victory to start that push. Give him this win in the first ever Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And by the way, speaking of that, on commentary, I'm not sure who said it, I'm pretty sure on commentary a few times, somebody said, it might have been Michael Cole, he said that, the winner of this match would become the first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. So with him saying the first ever, does that mean this is going to be, a reoccurring thing or an annual thing? Like, maybe they have it every single WrestleMania, kind of like they had Money in the Bank before, where it was at every single WrestleMania. So I'm wondering if this is a one-time thing or if it's a yearly thing. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say as far as why I think The Miz has a good chance at winning this. And also somebody else who I think has a good chance is Sheamus. Now, with Sheamus, I don't have like a really logical reason or, detailed reason why I think Sheamus stands a chance. Pretty much the reason why I think Sheamus has a good chance at winning this is because Sheamus has always been, he's always won a lot of matches. He's not somebody who's gone through a phase, at least since turning face. He hasn't really gone through a phase where he's been losing a lot of matches, and he does fairly well. Almost like John Cena, Sheamus is a pretty safe pick when it comes to, matches, whether it be big matches or any match. With Sheamus being, top star, I also wouldn't be surprised if Sheamus picks up the victory. So, he gets his victory at WrestleMania. He might not be in like a one-on-one match, a feud that's been going on for a while or anything like that. But he could win this match and he'd be the first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. And also, after that, you've got Dolph Ziggler. Same with Dolph Ziggler, it's kind of the same situation with Sheamus, where I don't really have like a really logical, well thought out, and just detailed, in-depth reason why I think Dolph is going to win. For some reason, I have this feeling, I've had this feeling for a couple of weeks, that Dolph might win this. But that's pretty much like the only reason why I think Dolph stands a chance, is just because for some reason it seems like he might have a chance at winning this. Usually when somebody's picking up momentum going into the show, going into their match, most of the time they don't end up winning. And while Dolph's been picking up momentum, it's not on the same level as, say, Big Show's momentum going into this matchup, where he just beat up. He's, obviously the favorite, legends are putting him over, and he took out everybody on Raw, threw them all out of the ring, and he did the same on SmackDown, I believe. But with Dolph, it's kind of been more like, it's been more subtle than the Big Show, where the Big Show's, him building up momentum going into the match has been real obvious, like in your face. Dolph, more subtle, he's been picking up some victories, not huge victories, over champions or stuff like that in non-title matches, but, he picked up a victory over Damien Sandow, picked up a victory over Titus O'Neil. He also won, or performed fairly well in the Fatal 4-Way match on Raw for the Intercontinental Championship title opportunity, and won the next night on Main Event in the rematch, or the triple threat match, Sheamus versus Dolph versus Del Rio. So going into this match, I think Dolph is going to perform pretty well in this match. If he doesn't win, I definitely think he's going to be among the Final 4 or Final 5. And now, the Big Show and Alexander Rusev. Well, first off, the Big Show. When this match was first announced, my first thought that came into my mind was Big Show's winning this. It's the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And, comparisons between the Big Show and Andre the Giant, people have been making those for freaking forever, Big Show's been compared to Andre the Giant so many times. I mean, they're both giants. They both kind of have like the same ring attire. And back in WCW, Big Show was, had been referred to as Andre the Giant's son. So it just seems fitting that at the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania, the first ever Andre the Giant Battle Royal, Big Show wins the match. But the way they've made it so obvious that, it could be the Big Show winning this match and he's the favorite, and they've had Big Show destroy everybody, throw them all out of the ring, I don't think Big Show's going to win anymore. I think it's going to be Alexander Rusev. Why? Well, for one, the fact that he wasn't introduced on Raw this week while he was the other weeks leads me to believe it's to keep him as a surprise in the Andre the Giant matchup. And also, since they've been making Big Show the obvious favorite and had him take out everybody, it'd make Alexander Rusev look really dominant if he debuts in the matchup, takes out the Big Show, eliminates him, and wins the first ever Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It'd make Alexander Rusev look really dominant. Anyways, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, as always, you can click that like button down below, and with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.